Good morning. It's me and my new journal. For some reason, my journal took my mojo away. I don't know why. Whenever I made this video, for the next couple of days, I didn't come in my room anymore because I feel a little overwhelmed. And I think every time I start a new journal, it is the same. I feel a little overwhelmed. I'm like, it's all blank pages, right? Well, they are not blank. Well, they are, you know, so your brain is kind of, what do you do with that? So I started a new project in my front yard instead, which I now have to finish as well, and I have no idea what to do in there, but I ripped everything out of there. So help. Do you do that when you're overwhelmed and you have too much stuff to do and you should be doing this, this, and this, and this? You kind of just procrastinate and you go do something else, start a very new project. It's terrible. Okay, so I'm thinking while making this one, we will be, I will tell you tools that I learned in my DBT, because I know that a lot of us crafters struggle with mental health, and it's going to be just short, quick, and easy while I pick up whatever I want to do in this journal today. I will tell you the first tool. Well, it's not in any order, it's just, you know, this, and that. So the first tool we had to learn was to use our wise minds. And it kind of sounds easy, right? Because we all think that we are wise. I'm gonna find something in my box of stuff that I might want to do. So it kind of sounds like, you know, we are all wise. We all have wise minds, don't you think? But nuh-uh, we don't. You know what a wise mind is? Is a combination between your emotional mind and your reasonable mind. So we all have the reasoning for doing things, right? I think I'm gonna put this one somewhere because I do like it. Yep. We all have reasons, and we all have a reasonable mind, which will tell us, like, it's very rational and very focused, you know. It's very cool, there's no emotions involved. We do this, and that, you know, and then just because it needs to be done this way, done. So there is no emotion. And then we do have our emotional mind, which is very mood dependent, right? And very, as it says, emotion, it focuses on emotions. So we do things out of emotion. I feel angry, so I destroy something, or I, God forbid, hurt somebody, or whatever. So we need to find the middle in between reasonable and emotional, which I'm most of the time on the emotional side. My reasonable mind just kicks in once in a while. So the middle of it would be the wise mind. It's where you see both. Okay, so this is the reason, but this is the emotion, and you kind of connect it, and you can see the value of both of them. You know, this is, you can take the middle path. Okay, I have this emotion about this situation, but this is the reasoning about this situation. What can I do? So this in the middle is your wise mind. Try to use your wise mind all the time, or most of the time, as much as you can. Exercise it. Don't act out of emotion, and don't act out of reason only. Excuse me. I want to put whatever I pre-made. I want to use this too, kind of. You know, I'm looking for oh, this page is very pretty. It's going to crumble on me. I wonder how I can make it. I could kind of put a strip of something here. That's what I'm thinking. And I need to make an idea to do that, because I saw an idea somewhere, but right now I'm working on the book. So I think this would be the perfect spot for my little pocket, because then I can stick something in there. So did you all learn the lesson of the emotional, of the wise mind? Yeah, we all learned the emotional mind lesson. I think, I'm assuming, this is just an assumption. I should not be judging everybody, but I'm talking about myself. You know, I act out of emotions. I'm stressed out, I do this. I'm sad, I cry. I'm stressed out, I cry. Or, I start to fight or something like that. I start attacking other people for no reason. For the only reason that I'm stressed out. So I have to turn on my reasonable mind as well to find the middle path and be like, maybe the reason for me acting out right now is this emotion. And what is this emotion about? Maybe I should go deeper into that, and just learn. It's hard. I know. It's just, you have to be mindful. It's one of the very big mindfulness skills. I'm trying to find out. Oh, should I pick it up again? I'm trying to see. Because I would like for this one to maybe be using stuff that I pre-made already. Because I have a full box of stuff. Or do I just make new stuff? I don't know. You tell me. Do I just make new stuff? I kind of want to make new stuff. Because if you go into your box of stuff, that's not bad. Kind of adds color. If you go into your box of stuff, then you don't really make much. You just glue stuff on top of stuff. No, I don't like it. It gets stuck already on the... No. Not doing this. I have like a ton of stuff that I don't even know. When did I make it and why did I make it? Look at this. It says butterflies on it. And it says documented. This has a pocket and this one is a pocket as well, I think. Yep, this one is a pocket as well. Will this go in here? Yep, it totally would. And maybe we need something shorter for this part. I kind of feel like I want to make stuff, but then I also feel like I need to get into this first. I'm not into it right now. I have halfway pre-made things here as well. So like little... Why would I have this in here? Somebody tell me. These are just pieces. It's just... Something gets stuck. And if you know me, I hate things getting stuck, so I wonder, what do they get stuck on? There's nothing to get stuck on, but it kind of does a little. Let's see, what else we got? Love you. Oh, this is so pretty. This says love. That's cute. I'm looking for something small, to stick in there. And I have my big box of stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I know that this is not very... can you tell? I'm kind of not into things right now. I'm really, really not. I'm trying to figure out how I can use up things from here. Okay, that's not too bad. And we can also stick the love things in there. Yeah, I kind of love this layout. Okay, let's stick you back in here. And see what we can see and see what we can do. I really want to do this now, but I can't because I have other things, Do we make you longer? I don't think so. I think this one would be maybe perfect for like an over the page thing, maybe just a little envelope. I pre-cut them for my friend, but I think she got so many, she's like, I'm done. But also I think I need like a one. How do I do that? I want it to be a 2-pocket thing, so I need something, or maybe I have envelopes that are without windows. Not maybe, I mean, I have envelopes without windows for sure, but the only problem will be to find them. And my big, amazingly big stack of envelopes. Amazingly big. Oh Jesus. No, I don't think I'm gonna look for them because it's way too many envelopes. Way too many envelopes. Okay, let's see what we got here. Just from the top. I'm gonna grab this one and see what I can see and do what I can do. It could be like an over the page. Oof, I would have to go. I don't mind. I can fold this over as well. It doesn't really matter. One side is glued. Let's see if that would work. So then I would cut this down a little, fold it in, make it like a pocket, and then make this one as a pocket. But then am I gonna cover up all of the pretty stuff here? Because I kind of like whatever this is. Or, no, let's just try and do it. Okay, so how would we do it? First things first. First things first would be fold this thing. I brought my milkshake with me, by the way. I should drink some before it melts completely. So this kind of the middle. And then I'm gonna cut off the top. And this is open, but this is not open. Okay, let's open this one. Kind of. I don't know how far we're gonna go. We're gonna go far. It doesn't matter. And I do have this. Do I need this? Yes, it's gonna. Do I? No, maybe not. Let's see if I can tear it off without big problems. Yep, I can. Okay, because I'm thinking about folding this backwards just a little bit to strengthen it, right? Because we want a strong entrance here to our envelope. Okay, I need to glue this. Did glue come out, or was it just imagining it? And then I need to glue this part as well. So if I do that, and then I fold this in, I should cut off a good piece of it. At least on this side. I can do it on both sides. And you know what? I don't even have to do it super straight. So I can use my scissors, hopefully. I think if you don't need to cut something super straight, you cut pretty good. Or me, I cut pretty good. Okay, so this way some of it will be visible. I like that. And then I'm going to also, let me cut this just a little more, because I want to fold this over as well. I can fold it forwards, I think. I'm gonna fold it this way, so then I know how much it is, and then I'm just gonna fold it back on itself, right in there. This way I know how much it is already. Okay. Does it still make sense? I don't know. Somebody needs to tell me how to grow succulents and what design do you do, because what I want to do in my front yard is putting stones in there. I want the low maintenance, the queen of low maintenance, please. Because nobody in this house can maintain a yard, okay? And we are not about to pay money for people to maintain our yard. because that's how we are. Our money is better spent somewhere else. So I'm trying to find a way to have a yard that looks somewhat good and then not having to maintain it too hard. Does it make sense? Yeah. And I'm in Northern California, so remember that when you give suggestions, if you give suggestions at all. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I'm going to put some tape on the middle part here. Just some painter's tape. Okay. So, did you understand the wise mind? Because when I went to this DVT, half of it was so foreign to me. And I'm like, sure, you can just turn on your wise mind, you know? You can just like, it's never gonna work, you know? That was me. I would always think this way. It's like, sure. People who wrote that, they didn't know what they were talking about. You know what I mean? It makes zero sense. For the first couple of weeks, I was like that. I just rejected everything. I don't know why. I know why, because change hurts, and you know, you're stuck in your ways, and then you do have your certain trauma responses, of course. You know, it has kept you safe for so long, the way you are, that it's kind of scary to change, because what if you are not safe anymore once you change? You know, that's how I think. I think that's the problem with that. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist. I'm just talking from my own experience. I'm a therapy today, by the way. I should not forget. I shall remember. I think I have a reminder set with my secretary, Miss Alexa, who didn't tell me any reminders yesterday, because yesterday we lost internet again. It's terrible. I'm gonna call them. I just always forget. I'm gonna call Xfinity and I'm gonna tell them I want my money back. For so many times that we didn't have internet, I need my money back. I need something to make it better. Well, yesterday I was barely doing anything like on the internet anyways, because Michelle had her nose surgery yesterday, so I had to take her there, and then I had to pick her up, and I had to do my stuff in between, like some cleaning, dishwashing, whatever, that didn't require internet. But I also had an appointment. Oh, yesterday was so stressful because I had an appointment with Stanford, and I don't really want to talk about it, but I will probably talk about it in therapy today, so whatever. So I was diagnosed by this, he's a professional for esophagus disease. And remember when I told you, oh my God, they finally diagnosed me, and I was so happy and whatever. Now, he sent all the results because she wanted those tests to be done, the lady from Stanford. But she said I can do them here, so I don't have to go to Stanford. You know, it's a long drive. I cannot drive, you know me, right? I'm like terrified of driving, whatever. So I did it here. And this doctor, who is like specializes in esophagus disease, and who did the manometry, remember the worst, I'm gonna rip it off, it kind of creates bulk here. The worst procedure in my whole life. Yeah, he said that my esophagus is spasming. And, okay, how do I need to distress this, right? Yeah. So now I spoke to the doctor from Stanford, and she was like, well, it's somebody else's interpretation, so it's hard to tell. Would you be willing to do the procedure here at Stanford? And I'm like, no. I just did the procedure and I survived the procedure, and I'm never doing this procedure again. unless I'm about to die, you know, because it was the worst ever. Worst ever. And I've been through a lot medically, you know, a lot of procedures and whatever done to me since I was a child, and this was no, scarred me for life. And what I don't understand is you allowed me to do this here. So you allowed me for a reason, and now you're telling me, oh, but it wasn't me who interpreted that. So I can't treat you for esophagus spasms unless I can make sure that that's what you have. So she basically took my diagnosis away. She took my diagnosis and the good feeling about the diagnosis away yesterday by phone. I don't think she even realizes what she did to me. Why doesn't it? Oh, because there is the plastic. So hopefully when it dries, it sticks. She made me feel really bad, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna prescribe you a different, she thinks it's just my reflux. Well, I've never had, I mean, I had reflux my whole life, I guess, but I've never had anything similar to what I'm feeling now, that I'm being suffocated and whatever, that I'm exploding inside. So I don't know, I'm not a doctor. What I did not like was that she just dismissed the diagnosis that I have been given, and I was so happy about, and now I'm kind of upset, you know. So that was not a good call yesterday. Okay, so this is gonna go over the page, and this is going to be, why does it not look straight? Maybe because it isn't straight. I'm not quite sure. It looks straight when I do that, but once I open it and close it, it doesn't look straight anymore. So this is going to be a pocket. So I'm gluing this bottom and side. Yeah, because then there will be a pocket right here and a pocket right here. And this part I can decorate with whatever. But I'm thinking right now that I also would like to sew on it. Yep. So that's what my watch said. Oh my god, 225 steps left. So I've only done 25 steps in the last hour. That's not even possible. I don't know, I think it wants me to do 250. Okay, do we decorate it with something? I could decorate it right here and maybe put a little piece of washi tape right there, and I could also put the washi tape right there, and maybe a word or something on here. What do you think? Let's find something. Oh my room is not clean anymore. Just in case you were wondering, this is too big, isn't it? Oh, this could fit perfectly actually. Let's see. I do not know if it would or wouldn't. I really like this flower. I always forget the name of the flower. I'll remember later. But whenever I want to say the name, I don't know it anymore. It's one of my favorites. Is it too big? It's a little bit too big. I could cut it off or rip it off at the bottom, I guess. Let's just do it. As if the bottom was never there. Oh, now it fits. Okay. Okay. And then under the whole thing, look at this. Oof. That's probably like the prettiest paper out there right now in my box. It's really pretty. And I like the contrast of it. It's just a tiny bit too long, so I'm gonna rip it on both sides so they are not straight. I forget my milkshake. I gotta take a sip. Is that the right way? I don't know anymore. There is no right and wrong way. Oh no, there was water on the outside of my milkshake cup. And then it was on my hand. Right there on my hand. It was. I just want to distress the edge of this. Alrighty. We're gonna put you down here. Oh no, I want a little bit on the side to be visible, so let's put you somehow so there's a little bit of a pretty paper visible. I was tempted to rip here and rip here so the middle is not wasted, but it didn't. Yay. Okay, so there's that. Do I have like, oh my god, too much stuff in here. I cannot do this. Let's see, what is this? This is identification card stuff. It's called. Let's see here. Be bright, be happy, be you. It doesn't sound too bad. Be bright, be happy to be you. Let's be bright, happy, and me. Don't be me. You don't want to be me. Oh God. God, it's so bad. I'm just trying to snip off the corners from this. Okay, be bright, be happy, be you. It's right down there. And then it's gonna go around. We don't do nothing to this. I'm just gonna sew it. And I'm gonna sew it right here in the middle. And then maybe some washi tape. I don't know why my washi tape box gets bigger and bigger. It's kind of a little... Don't I have leftovers? I had big strips. Oh, it was not the same. It was these. Okay. Okay, then. You're fine. Then you are fine. I'm thinking about sticking some right here. Would it look good? If we stick some right here? It might. It says Sarajevo. So basically it's, I don't know. Whatever. Let me figure out how long I want the piece to go here. And then it's gonna be sewn on top anyways. So. Okay, mister. There you go. Almost got you. Right there. Right there. You better don't play games with me. I'm not allowed to say the word play out loud anymore. Because if Brony hears it, that's it. Because now that's what he associates with his ball throwing machine. My own fault. Every time I said the word, then I gave him a ball. Do I do it on this side too? I mean, why not, right? Yeah, let's do it right here. So, oh, look how fast this one came off. Oh, goody. Just need to cut a tiny bit here. Okay, so this is gonna be my wraparound pocket. Now I'm thinking, oh, I made a cut here that was a little longer. So I'm just gonna glue it shut. I'm thinking, do we have like a small flower or something to go on there? Let's see. Oh God, this washi tape keeps unraveling. And I'm at my half an hour mark. Half an hour and then I start being in pain or something most of the time. So, okay, let's do this. And let's see if we have like a small flower to go there. What else do we have in my whole... I should go through my little things here. Okay, I see you. I see what we have here. There is a flower, number 4. It covers half of my thing up, but maybe I should use this. Or my favorite, but I don't think there are that small of flowers here. I don't think we have small, tiny flowers. They're not that long. I guess something like that could be used. You know what? Let's try and use up our stuff. Because I also have, and I showed you this before, this whole thing, which says ephemera, use. There. I like it. It fits. Let's close this up. I'm gonna try, if I don't forget, and use stuff from this box. Because this box got stuff. You know, stuff you put in the pockets. For example, dear, beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. It could be put in the pockets. Oh, even here. What's this? See? Stuff in the pocket. I like this one for being here. I have, oh my god, things people send to me I put in here as well. And I'm liking these. So maybe I should just do it. No, this doesn't work. See? I pre-make stuff, but I really like this. Maybe not with this one in there, but yeah. Should we glue it as a part? It's not going to stick to this anyways, probably. Most likely. But I'm gluing this down now. And you know what? Maybe not now. I did not use you in forever. I don't even know if you are folded up here. What did I cut off? Does it have an end or beginning? We definitely need more glue for that. And I'm just gonna go over the whole thing and hope for the best. It feels very thick. I don't know what's going on here. It feels very thick. It usually doesn't feel that thick. Cheesecloth. There. Look at that. We are done. Oh, I still need to sew. I'm not done. I'm done. I'm not done. Okay, so this is how far I am right now. Wow, it's going to be again an 8-month project. And I don't think I'm going to start posting these before I get to a certain point, because I'm still not sure if I will continue and finish this journal. I know it sounds weird because right now I'm into it, but I'm just not sure. That's the problem with having a YouTube channel. You cannot have many unfinished projects once you start a video. Okay, I like this. And then the other side would be like that, and 2 pockets as well. And I'm just gonna sew it. So next time, oh, I'm thinking right now. Should I sew it to the page straight away? No, I'm gonna glue it. It's too much work. I'm just gonna sew it around and then I'm gonna glue it to the page. I hope you enjoyed this. My room is a mess. Thank you, crafting, for making my room a mess again. I hope you are all healthy and happy and enjoying your day, and I see you soon. Bye-bye.